anybody who, if you don't know, this is the Chittering Woods, the show I run, Chaboy, Shadim. And this little special campaign of whimsy, disgustingness, peril, triumph, all the works. And you're tuning into a very special episode today because we're introducing a new character, it seems. Oh, yes. After our dear sheriff have decided to retire and become a family man once more. Yeah.
Abandoning his party.
But not abandoning his family. And with that beautiful sign off, our party left with determination to try and figure out where these deeds were coming from in this nether, as Pip calls it. And it led them to a gorgeous cyclops by the name of Brooklyn, who sang and told them of his heartfelt story of wanting to go back home. And after talking to our fair party and Orly, who convinced him that he wasn't exactly getting his end of the deal, this wasn't like home. And after ripping down the tree, taking his crystal and setting off, he left the party with a template of the original deed, done by a name they've been hearing come up once in a while, a Mr. Peevers. A dapper man, some say, a mysterious man, a man in many places. And there, the party finds themselves camping in the large, hollowed-out husk of these massive burning trees where the sad Cyclops rests and made this large 50-foot dent in the tree. And our party took refuge there to relax and collect themselves before heading over to the next stage. There, Pip had a strange, uncanny dream of his master, Sir Boneman, telling him about the wood and feeling a new heartbeat, a rhythm and electricity filling the air. And following that, he found a memory of a little apprentice of his, a tiny badger girl. And as he thrashed about in this restless dream, Orly, taking first watch, noticed something out. A feeling that he felt following them a little bit in some way, some places. Humid, heavy air that left a lingering electricity like a storm of great magnitude was brewing. And following that feeling, he felt that out, some ways out in the forest, in the tree line. And there we find our party, or Sir Orly, our happy lad, calling out to this new creature that seems to be following them.
Hello? Is anyone out there? I'm pretty sure you've been following us, right? Do you want to just come out and say hi? My name's Orly. We're real friendly. Want some tea?
And go ahead. Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, Orly, are you trying to deceive him or anything? If you
Do I roll against that or what?
Oh.
We just
Can't
lost
hear you.
your audio stream.
my audio.
Oh,
is it
Nope,
back?
it's back.
it's back.
Okay. Huh.
Want to say that last bit again?
Yeah, you could roll your deception just to see, to take control of the situation more, choose if you want to deceive him or, leave it
It's
up
all right.
to
I'm
you.
not lying. Oh, okay. If you say so. It's all right. Orly doesn't have a deceptive bone in his body.
I
He's
like
got
how he's
two. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not lying.
you feel out, and being battle hardened, you could sense when an ambush is lay waiting, or if something is amiss when greeting others. And feeling this calm tranquility, even the air around this being seems calm, and the nature seems to call out to him in intervals of unity, it seems, with the way he moves and the way he sways.
It's subtle, very subtle.
A fancy shirt.
Wow.
A belt.
What a beautiful drawing.
Alright. Like a holster. Very nice. Well, I've kind of just been using the leaves and flowers I found in the forest. So this time around, I used that flower and this mushroom, and we'll use a little bit of these leaves. Yeah. All right. We're lost. Like what?
You scuttle forward, and as you do, you kind of take in the edge of their camp a little bit. Because these trees are so massive, there's almost like grasslands in between each tree. And you kind of peer up, and you see all these stacks of paper lining the trees, kind of like hanging, almost like a clothesline. And then they pulled down some papers too, and there's a large stack by their camp. They were hung, yes, like a clothesline, but there's also some stacked on the ground.
Like why? Like you want him? Like he belongs to you? Like what? I mean, it's only been Pip the whole time. Um, have you been watching us for a long time? I mean, you obviously have. Like that would be like 2 weeks, right? You're what's called a stalker, isn't it? And you're detecting a little girl.
Sorry, boys. Sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. CJ's not coming through on stream.
Oh.
Just before I get too deep into it. And none of us can hear what he's saying. We can't hear. It's only Ori.
He's whispering.
Who is this being, and why have we not
Yeah, you
thrown
guys
him from our path?
kind of hear the commotion a little bit.
Really?
I was.
We're just like talking like a
Oh
normal.
yeah, sorry, yeah, you're
Somehow,
dreaming.
somehow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you whoever was that you, Peter, who discovered that?
Was Shadim.
Oh, thanks, Shitty.
Thank you, Sunflower.
Yes, as I was saying, I don't know why you just asked me to repeat, but I'll say it again. I've been following you.
I have to clear my ears sometimes. It's just I sleep on this side, and it just makes it like all blocked up.
Your ears are still kind of ringing from how loud Rucklin was. You know?
I'll get closer. I've been following you guys. I mean, I'm specifically kind of like hunched over, so I'm probably around like 3 something, 4 something. But like kind of hunched down.
Orly will crunch down with you, like kind of like squat down.
Hey, I've been looking for Pip for a long time, longer than I've been
You've been
following
following
you.
us, like because you're trying to find a little girl that apparently Pip has that we haven't seen.
But how do you know that?
He told me just now.
I told you that?
Yeah, you said he has someone, a little girl that you were looking
I didn't say
for.
it was a little girl. You know she's a little girl. Where is she?
Oh. Well, you see, there was a little girl called Sally that was with us, a little Tanuki girl, and they were very friendly, like in the village. So, like, if you were following us for a while, maybe that was her, but she's still in the village.
No, I was with the other Tanukis. They let me in. That's how I could get close to you. It's another one. Her name's Ori.
Yeah, I don't know Ori.
Pip will know.
There was.
Pip has to know.
I mean, if you want, we can talk to him.
Yeah, that'd be good. I haven't really talked to anybody in a couple weeks.
They're talking to me now. So that's something.
Yeah. What was your name?
My name's Ori. What's yours?
Ori. What the heck happened to you? Oh.
Close, I admit, but not quite.
Is Pip surrounding himself with people named Ori and Orly? Well, what's the knight's name?
Well, it's a little rude to ask for someone's name and not introduce yourself.
Oh. Yeah, you're kind of right. Sorry. Hi, I'm Varys. I come looking for one of my own.
All right. Well, why don't we just like go and introduce you to the others?
That'd be nice.
All right. And then I'll like turn around and walk back to into, I guess, the camp a bit more, and kind of go towards Pip and Tom and just like shake them awake gently. Like, hey guys, Pip, Tom.
Yeah, Pip, as you're waking up, can you give me an arcana, please? Pip.
Yep.
Yes.
4.
4. As you're holding the baby in your dream, the little badger girl, and she smiles at you, and Boneman laughs, and a bolt of lightning comes and strikes the tree back with that rhythm, back in the thunderstruck wood. You turn, the laughing slowly fades, and an eerie silence comes over your dream. You look over at Boneman, and he seems to be almost melting piece by piece, almost like his bones are disappearing.
Master.
Part by part. And he tries to talk, and opens his mouth, and there's nothing there as his arm falls and slops down, and his other arm goes until it's just a heap, a boneless mass. And you look over at the baby, and there seems to be a weird shimmer around her as she's disappearing and fades from your arms. You jolt awake as you hear the sound of an elephant in the background startle you awake. And Orly's shaking, waking you up.
What is it? Are we under attack?
We got a detective who wants to talk to you. He has got some questions.
What?
Yeah, Detective Bears.
Yeah.
Look behind you.
Really? In the middle of the night?
Yeah, I don't know. He's been following us for like a while. So I felt that it'd be better to just like tell him to come out and introduce himself to us rather than like continue following us for who knows how long.
But what is it that you want, Varys?
Ori. I want Ori. I can't believe I'm finally saying that. I'm looking for you everywhere, Pipith.
What a coincidence. And who might you...
Huh?
Where do you come from? What part of the wood do you reside in?
From the place that you took Ori from. I'm sure you know it well.
And the name rings in your mind, the Thunderstruck Wood.
No. I did not take this Ori. You've come at a terrible time, Varys. I'm not feeling quite so well.
Well, I don't have to be here for too long. If you at least can point me in her direction.
This might sound odd to you, but I only just remember Ori. I'm not sure how much I can even tell you.
Damn it. These damn woods. It's not that weird. People forget things around here. Just kind of sucks.
That is becoming more and more apparent.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to stick with you until you remember. And I just start making myself go.
Gets uncomfortably close.
Suddenly very familiar.
You touch his Pip's furs and they're soaking wet.
Sweat from my dreams.
Yeah, that explains the tracks you leave behind. They're always just smelly.
Oh.
Well, that too.
Oh, that offended our boy.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back.
Disappeared for a second there.
Slowly turns into a tree and then comes back.
Lying down. He gets nervous sometimes.
I just said that I would stick with you for a while until you got your memories back. And that you smell bad because you're always wet.
True.
Well, as long
Are
as
you
you're
out of
patient,
breath?
that is fine with me. Listen, you just woke me up.
Tom, as you're
Is that right with
waking
you,
up
Tom?
too,
I'm still asleep.
with
That should be up to.
yeah, as you're waking up too, I think
Lord, having
the
a rose.
lingering energy from Pip's dream
Don't touch me.
kind of leaks over to you, and you
So
get
naughty.
these like flashing nightmares. It's like, you know, when you're like almost moving to different locations and you get that seem familiar but moved around. and you get flashes of being on a ship during a terrible storm. And you're coming out of the cabin at one point, and the flash of a big oil painting of the Lord Abner Rose proudly behind you as you go on the deck, and you see water splashing, and you commanding Belvedere, Aslan, and Jamillo to man your troops, your hired sailors, and make sure your booty, your bounty is secured. As you see kind of a ship approach during the storm, and them changing their flag. And you hear the sound of an elephant echo at the end of your dream, and you jolt awake as Orly's waking you up.
What time is it that you wake me so?
It's still within my watch, but we have a detective here that wanted to meet you.
Sheriff? He's returned.
Detective Varys is over here, and he said he wanted to know your name.
For what purpose does this creature need my name?
Varys?
Well, to be frank, if your name is Pori or Corey or something of the manner, then we have to have a talk.
My name is Tom Castellan of the Lord Avenue Rose House Rose.
Okay. Just
You would call me Tom, and this is Schmoopsy.
She like stands up tall and proud next to Tom, shaking the sleep.
You know, I haven't seen her up close. She's big.
Bigger than you.
Oh, yeah.
You've been following us. Reconnaissance work, yes?
Yeah, you can call it that.
It's like a
Yeah, he didn't
useman
like the word
you.
stalking.
Well, it's stalking with a purpose.
As a predator.
No, as a someone with a responsibility.
You guys know that.
I know well. Responsibility.
Yeah. You know, it's weird. I feel like I kind of know you guys from watching you, but I hear you guys talking, but now you're talking to me, and I have to reply back. It's a little weird.
It's quite strange that you've been following us for this long.
Yes.
Making your presence known. The more you speak on it, the less comfortable I'm becoming.
How long have you followed us?
Gosh, how long did you spend in the Protector's Woods talking to the Tanukis? Wasn't that long.
And before that?
Like 5 days.
Yeah, a 5-day stakeout isn't
How did
too
you
unheard
find us
of.
there?
No, he followed us through the woods.
What trickery did you use to navigate?
Okay, all right, hold on. I mean, come on, you can't believe that I just found the Tanukis and decided to stay with them for a little bit, and then you guys showed up, and it was kind of the perfect meeting to happen. And I was
Don't
a little
care
nervous.
why. I want to know how.
Pipith, you basically took my sister just in the middle of the night.
Your sister.
You and an old man.
Old goat man.
An old goat man.
We did not take your sister. We found her.
Oh, now you remember. You found her in her crib.
We found her in the woods.
That was my home. She wasn't supposed to be there, but she wasn't. She could have just come back. We would have found her. We would have taken her.
How old is this badger?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
How long would it have been since that
I
happened?
maybe I
I'm
should
like
clarify.
20 something, almost like.
Okay, because I'm trying to suss out whether, like, you're saying all these things as if you were there.
Roll a little insight.
So for me, like, it doesn't make sense. But a little insight.
Yeah.
That's a natty. That's a
Oh.
freaking natty.
Woo! Wait,
Natty
and-
1 or Natty 20?
Natty 20.
Oh yeah.
No,
roll,
if it was a bad natty, I'd be like,
Yeah.
it's a natty.
yeah, roll your deception to see if you can try and lie to him. But if not, yes, totally forthcoming. And
Alrighty.
a lot of player v player rolls. I'm loving this.
Dang it. Deception.
Oh yeah, wait, what's with your bonus?
15.
15. Okay.
That's not enough. Yeah, you could tell must be truthful with him, and you can tell that like, he's not lying. Yeah, he was there when you took Ori.
It's not possible. There's no way you could know these things. And it was in the middle of the woods during a thunderstorm.
You walked into the thunderstruck woods. Of course there was a thunderstorm. Man, you really didn't know. Huh.
You come from the ground.
What?
Do you not?
In a like philosophical sense, maybe, I guess.
No! Then I did not take your sister from her crib.
I don't know, man. I was pretty far away, but it looked like she was just sleeping, and then you took her out of where she was sleeping. That was a long time ago, though. I don't even know what she looks like now. I don't even know how to get back to the Thunderstruck Woods. If I'm being honest with you, I've kind of lost in the weeds here.
Before you said the name, I did not even know it was its own wood.
I repeat it to myself every day, so I make sure I don't forget.
I can't help you with your sister. I don't know where she is. Like you said, it's been a long time. And all I remember is finding her.
How long ago did you remember?
In my sleep.
So you can help me.
No. Well,
Not right now.
maybe the vision will come to me again. Maybe more memories will return to me. These woods do have that way about them.
Yeah. And maybe I can help you. She's really important to me. I wouldn't have left my home this whole time if I didn't care about her. I'm not going to give up.
Well, Tom, Orly, do you mind if this one joins us for a little while?
Not particularly. I mean, sure.
No, I believe I can put his reconnaissance skills to good work.
Wait, do you know a Percival Peavers?
Excellent question, Orly.
You do not.
No, not Percival Peavers. I know
Insight.
I don't know what his first name is. Weaverson, but I don't know Peavers. I don't know if they're maybe related.
Like the guy who runs the store?
Yeah, he gave me these.
And you look at his clothing, and like some of it's woven almost in the same way of the tapestries that were hanging from his little shop.
Okay, because apparently the ponchos are not that great.
Oh, this isn't a poncho.
Yeah, but they were also provided by the same person, so like you may want to be careful.
The poncho I was given from the bugbears was fine. I'm still wearing. I still sport it.
Wasn't there a reason for like gathering them all up and like
Well,
dispersing
the ones that the Tanuki were using were destroyed because they used a foul magic that we shall not speak of. And in good faith, the ones of the bugbears were also gathered. But I kept mine because I am Tom Caston.
And as he says that, the poncho almost like flourishes with his move, and the symbol of the Lord Abhor Rose shines for a second.
Cool.
Very well. So you are welcome, Varus.
Just do not betray us, or we will murder you.
Yes.
Hey, yeah, I have no business betraying anybody here. To be honest, I'm not actually a detective. Your friend just said the word, and it sounded like cool, so I went along with it. But
I actually said, "Have you been stalking us?" And you said, "I'm more of a detective."
no, you're remembering it wrong.
I think he's a little embarrassed.
So if you're not a detective,
Ah, shoot! Hold on.
roll a performance.
Anxiety music.
Yeah. Roll a performance, please.
Wait, I'm trying to cast a spell.
Oh, you are.
What the fuck?
What spell
make
you
you
trying?
Right after he said, "Don't betray us."
I gotta cast Gift of Gab.
Heck is that?
What does it do? Yeah.
You skillfully reshape the memories of listeners in your immediate area so that each creature of your choice forgets everything you said within the last 6 seconds. I want a little do-over.
What the fuck?
Did they like resist or something? Is there like
No, it just
yeah, for
happens. I'm pretty sure.
Right? Oh, no. Yeah.
Really?
but does it happen
Crazy.
to everybody? Is it just
Within 5 feet. Within 5 feet.
Oh yeah, everyone just kind of like blanks for a second and is like staring at you almost like after they get blipped in Men in Black.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not actually a detective. I know I said that, but it was just a spur of the moment thing.
it's fine,
Oh,
good of
okay.
you to admit it. What are you if not a detective? What is your profession? What use can I put you to?
I mean, he's got a big drum.
Everyone must carry their weight.
Yeah, I could sing you a. Well, actually, I can't really sing that well. I could play you a little tune, although I can't really hit notes because it's just the drums. But I can play you a beat.
A war drum.
Siege has a boon for the next performance he does.
Hey,
Hell yeah, dude. It will echo
boon for the drum.
with our feet.
Yeah.
We charge through the woods together.
Hey, what's all the paper about?
Contracts, I believe. Isn't that true?
Signed contracts or blank contracts?
A
These ones
giant
just-
Cyclops was using them to roll his. I don't know what they're called. He rolled them up with some leaves and he lit it on fire and he inhaled the smoke, then blew it out.
Okay. Can I take a look at? Well, maybe I'll just ask you. Can I take a gander at that pile over there?
Sure.
It's not
Yeah.
exactly ours.
Man, you
Well,
guys
yes,
are
sir.
awfully nice.
roll investigation.
Oh my god. Roll a real low tonight. Investigation is a. Oh wait, is that no? It's a 9. 15.
Yeah, you skim through the paper, and yeah, they're all blank, but all cut to size, ready to go, and they're all fresh. Seems like they're pulled down from drying recently.
Contracts, like, are they specifically written for land, or is it a general use?
They're just blank paper.
Oh,
there's,
okay.
there's nothing written on them. Yeah, it's just a stack of blank paper.
Okay. I'll stuff a little bit in my shirt. Never know when you're gonna need a slip of paper. Goof, goof, goof. That's it.
So you have something to write with as well, because otherwise the paper is kind of useless.
Kindling,
Nature provides.
if anything, ever useless.
Sorry, what?
It's not useless. Paper could be used as kindling. It doesn't weigh much. It's a good idea to keep it around.
True. Yeah, that's also why I kept.
Beautiful. And you guys
think
get
about casting Gift of Gab to make it my idea, but
and you guys could take this little moment to finish your
That's
rest
how
and
it's
take
gonna
up
be.
your
This-
watch
this-
as
this-
your fire crackles. But moments after you settle in a little bit and kind of ease into having this new companion, you hear a large grumble ring out. And it's coming from your own stomachs. Everybody except for our new boy is very hungry from secondhand smoke from our man Drucklin. The munchies is still set in. And you guys feel like this hunger needs to be satiated soon. You almost like try and get back in ease, but you can't relax or rest much. I'll say everyone's gotten a short rest from the last time. I don't know if you've have any battle damage or anything like that, but even you, Orly, I'll say you get the benefits of a short rest. As the air in this part of the wood seems to invigorate you a little bit too. But you are extremely hungry.
Start pulling out the rest.
Good boy.
Yes. Give me your hand.
Understood.
Give me your hand. Both of you, yes. And I just like a couple little like pellets, little berries fall into your hands.
Little good berries.
Yeah.
The
just
old
cast a couple
good
good berries and pass them around.
Yeah.
Welcome to Goodberry, home of the Goodberry.
How many can I actually make here? 1 second.
I think it's like 6, 5 or 6.
We got
10
the
berries.
Oh, damn. 10.
And you feel, and it provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day.
Lambus bread.
Yeah, you guys are good. You sit and munch on these berries, and the loud gurgling and grumbling goes away immediately, and you feel very good. And you feel like you could rest fully if you like, or even venture out if you like, as you're taking this moment together. This Pip spreads sprinkles his good berries to all you good folk.
Could I? Sorry, I know it's a lot to ask first night that we're meeting. Could you spare what is that?
Already.
You can have one. It's all you need, anyways.
What do you mean?
Eat it.
Can I sleight of hand pretend to eat it?
Sure, roll sleight of hand.
The theme with the Barris is make rolls against him.
I love it. Good luck against Orly.
Oh God.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, everyone can roll
Huh?
perception to see if he actually eats it, if you want, if you're paying attention to him.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh, I'm peering.
16.
16. What about an 18?
Oh, you try.
Like,
Yeah, go ahead.
you see it going down my sleeve. Like, oh.
No, it did
It's
not
all-
even go in your mouth. I take your arm and fetch it out of
Wait,
your sleeve.
oh, you know how much that could be worth to someone who's hungry?
How you are old enough to know how to eat. Put it in your mouth.
Oh, fuck.
The true bond of brotherhood, good berries. Heard of sharing a cup of sake? Nah.
And these good berries suck, by the way. They're like flavorless raisins.
Oh,
I don't like that at all.
where's your flair, man? You're covered in dirt. You're always wet, and your magic tastes like dried raisins.
I live in the
Raisins
woods.
are already dried.
But they're even more dried. That's how bad it is.
You gotta point out the dryness.
From
Yeah,
such a wet guy, you think they'd have a little moisture. in
lemon pepper wet. Yeah, and yeah, you guys get to bond a little bit. And I'll say, having shared these good bears with each other, everyone will get inspiration for the morning. If you'd like to rest throughout the night or venture tonight, I'll leave that up to you guys now.
I'm feeling well and able, gentlemen, but should you wish to finish your beauty sleep?
No. I think I am ready to leave as well.
Do we know where we're going, though?
Not quite.
With that, kind of the thought of what you've been through the night before with the template you've gotten, how you've been tracking so far, the different places you've been, and you have a moment to think about what you really want to do right now. Is it Percival you wish to track down? Do you wish to check back on your home? Do you want to venture for a way out for your deal that you've made now with Ruckland? All these options kind of wash over you guys.
I've always been looking for a way out. Tom has, but Tom's kind of taking the approach that he'll get there eventually. He'll find the way out. So he's just kind of like moving forward.
Just walking aimlessly. Huzzah!
Going from quest to quest until the Lord deems it appropriate that I find my way home. But I will one day be rid of this cursed wood. Mark me, one and all.
Yeah.
Who's he talking to?
I speak to your very
There we go.
souls.
Oh, you can hear me. You guys always seem to move with purpose. Am I messing your flow up or something?
You think we walk with purpose?
Oh yeah. You guys accomplished so much in just a few days.
I think that's because we had a goal in that time.
Hey, if it's a goal you need, let's make some gold. Gold's always the best goal.
What?
Why is he speaking of gold?
I don't know.
For what purpose?
What?
I don't think we need any money.
Don't you want stuff? Don't you guys like stuff?
I have
mean-
what I need.
Yeah.
Boris doesn't
Nature
want-
finds a way to provide.
Oh, gosh. Such a boring way to live.
Is there another way to live in these woods?
Yeah. Everyone's got something to offer. So you take it.
True.
Or not take it. You trade for it.
What do you
That's
have to
the
trade?
beauty. Oh, well, I kind of lost a lot of my stuff. That's why I had to stay with the Tanukis for so long. But I'm starting fresh. That's why one of those good berries could have gotten me, a couple metal pieces rubbed together.
I don't know if those keep too long.
Interesting.
You would sell a gift that I gave you.
Yeah.
No more gifts.
Well, you didn't. I mean, you kind of shoved it down my throat. I wouldn't really call it a gift.
No more gifts.
All right. I just try to teach you the ways. You guys are out here sleeping on the floor. You could have a portable cabin. I'm sure somebody could whip one up for you.
Overindulgence.
You mean like a home?
Hence,
Yeah.
Orly says, home. You guys all
shit.
hear ring out through the forest. That sound of an elephant trumpeting, the same one that was ringing in Pip and Tom's dream, but everyone could hear it clearly now.
Oh.
It's my elephant.
Clarion call. I've heard it before.
From where?
Dream.
You guys in your dreams.
But this is no dream.
You've heard it too.
I did.
Let us face this thing.
Why?
If it haunts our dreams and approaches us now, it must be fated.
Oh, shoot. Well, I'm not going to lead the way.
Are you not a scout? Or a...
Dang it.
You said you were reconnaissing us.
Yeah.
Yes, reconning us this whole time.
You've been following us for so long. You must be good in the woods.
Surely you can follow whatever is making that loud noise.
God.
And it's still kind of ringing through the forest, echoing.
Fine. Only because I feel bad.
Follow behind.
It's okay. You can do it. I'm gonna slap him on the back and give him guidance.
Ooh.
Oh. Ooh.
So here I'll leave it a little open to you. Tell me what you would like to do to try and follow. Would you like to use your survival? Would you try and like to follow the sound? Would you like to do something a little bit more magical to follow a feeling? So yeah, let me know how you'd like to scout ahead as the party so graciously offered you.
Shit. I think I'm gonna use survival. I'm just gonna like get down on all fours. Like I'm like hunching over a lot, and it's just like now I'm fully kind of hunched over in that mode on all fours. I'll scurry in and then like stand up, use my senses, and then stay low to the ground and try and sniff it out.
And you see a mode almost switch in this Badger Man. He kind of, and like you see like that shine in his eyes as he dips down and starts to move about. Give me
He's really
survival.
good at this.
A survival. I'm going to. Oh shoot! How does it work? I have half proficiency. Hold on. Do you guys know? Like, since I'm a bard, I have half proficiency, but if I use borrowed knowledge, I gain proficiency. But my
Proficiency and a half then.
so is it proficiency and a half or just proficiency?
No, it's proficiency and a half. It stacks, I believe it stacks. Because the
That
spell,
makes,
so you're
because otherwise I'm
change-
just getting
Because what does the spell say? Does it say you add your proficiency, like
choose one
You
skill which I
double it?
lack proficiency for the spell's duration. You
Oh,
have
okay,
to
so
roll
yeah, so I guess
proficiency
instead
skill.
of half, it'd be full
Yeah,
proficiency.
yeah. In
Okay.
that case,
Yeah.
yes.
So at this point, it's not really worth the spell slot. So I'll just roll.
That's fair.
That is a 14.
Ooh, I think
Wait. Oh, so
the
I'm so
boom.
sorry. I've rolled twice since then, and I just haven't used.
boom, boom, boom,
Oh,
boom.
there we go. 18.
18. You dip down, listen to the sound as it echoes and fades away, but your ears perk up as you've locked in, and you beeline straight in, like kind of behind, to the right of the camp that they've made. And you just zip between the trees, and you guys need to put a little pep in your step as he's kind of like darting and going through. You almost like lose him when he goes behind a tree and then pops back up and continues forward. Do you just follow or do you wait?
Shouldn't lose sight of him.
Yes. Onward.
You guys,
You guys just go the other way. Leave me
I don't think you're going the
forever.
right way. Let's just go.
Hey, wait.
What's his name again?
and you make your way through as the trees seem to be more sparse and the grasslands has taken hold, and it's massive. This grass is massive. It's like a huge thickets that are taller than even you, Tom. As you kind of like wade your
I'm
way
not Schmoopsy.
through.
I get up.
Yeah,
Is it still taller than?
it's still taller than you, even on Schmoopsy.
Oh.
And you're kind of trumping through and make your way, and you come out of the tall grass and happen upon kind of an open field with 2 trees and tall grass surrounding it. And in front of you, 3 paths open up. 2 through the trees and 1 in the middle. So there's a tree on the left, tree on the right, and then kind of like a dark, almost like game trail leading through the grass in the middle. But you can't see through it. It's pure darkness through all paths.
Is it? And it's because it's still nighttime.
No, this seems like an unnatural darkness.
For all 3.
Well, it is still. Yeah, it's still nighttime, but it seems much. Deeper.
I have dark vision. Does it
Yeah.
work?
It does not work. No.
Okay.
Shit.
I had to ask.
And your trail kind of goes cold as you come up upon these 3 paths.
Oh God. We lost it. Can you guys see through the path?
Give me a second.
I cannot.
I cannot.
Can
See what does your nose tell you?
I? Nope.
That's not a bad idea. Racial traits. Do I have anything?
Can Schmoopsy sniff the trails and try and like see which one smells chillest?
You send Schmoopsy up and she sniffs.
Well, I'm
those-
riding. I'm riding.
Yeah, you go ride. She sniffs all 3 entryways. And Schmoopsy settles on the path on the right.
Must be a really good smell coming from this one because I didn't have to make any kind of check.
Oh, yeah.
Can I use the
must
staff
be-
to like gather fireflies?
Absolutely.
Sorry, just get a light. Just get a light source.
Yeah, and the fireflies come in, they buzz, and they go around,
all
they fill
light.
up the area, and you're able to see plainly as these massive horde of large fireflies come in. And even with them settling on the tree and trying to illuminate the paths, nothing shows forth. And Pip, your master's voice rings through your mind. The veils, my boy, the veils.
What are veils?
Huh?
What?
Nothing. There is a veil, perhaps, of darkness here.
What's that?
Magic, keeping us from seeing through it.
Should we just
That's
go?
it.
I
through
do
that?
not have the means at the moment to dispel it.
I will head through first. Swoopsy trusts this.
Wait, we should not be separated.
Should we hold hands again? Oh wait, I can.
Could. Sorry.
I can try and dispel some magic if you need.
What? Repeat that.
I can try and dispel some magic if you think that'll help.
Might be worth a shot.
I'll try and dispel magic in the area of the veil.
Sure. How do you cast the spell?
Honestly, because I think I just picked up all those fireflies, and it's like a darkness that's there. I'm going to try and like send off some of the fireflies there to like what's the word? To, like clarify that area, just to light it up, and then in a sense like dispelling the darkness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. You cast, and the fireflies all swarm, and they all coalesce into one swarm, and they go to each of the paths individually to try and illuminate them using their full power. And even with that, they're not able to illuminate them, but they do settle on a path that they like the most. And that path, oh man, actually roll Arcana.
Okie doke.
Hey, I don't really know what
Huh?
you're doing, but I guess you could do it. I'll give you a bardic inspiration.
Ooh.
I guess you can do it. I'm so inspired. What's
He
your
taps
dice?
on his drum a little bit. Yeah.
What's your
1d8.
dice stuff? 1d8. Okay. So my d20 roll was very good. It was an 18 plus 4, 22. My bardic inspiration dice was a 1. It's 23.
Okay. Emotional fucking roller coaster. They go in a swarm. They go all the paths. Some break out and fly around. Sorry, CJ, what's your new character's name again? I'm not used to it yet. Varys. Some of them fly
Oh,
around Varys and spark up for momentarily,
Whittling knife.
and then they fly away from Varys and settle on the path where Schmoopsy and Tom are sitting. They're not able to illuminate the veil, but they do show you which path that they prefer.
Cool.
Yeah.
And that path was which one?
The path on the right with Tom and Schmoopsy. Sorry.
Well, I mean, everything seems to be pointing to the right path.
And we pass through together.
All right then. Into the dark beyond.
You lock hands and pass through. And as you're walking through this darkness, you enter in a spot momentarily that is basically like the inside of the tree. It's like a bark room that seems to be almost endless, and a sense of calm washes over you. And you step forward a little bit more and pop out on the other side of a massive tree. That is the one big tree in this area, as all the other trees are more akin to what you guys are used to. They're not part of, they don't seem like they're part of that area anymore. And in front of you are small, actually little palm trees, and a massive lake that stretches out far. And in the middle, you can make out a sort of almost like a mass that you can't quite see as you're standing by this tree and palm trees and this beach as the waves lap. And you see Schmoopsy kind of kicks up and kind of buckles a little bit. You have to rein her in a bit, Tom, as she kind of like points, has her focus over at the far end of the beach.
Why do I rein her in?
Because she really was like wants to like move. Oh, you don't want to rein her in?
No.
No, okay, yeah. She, Tom and
It's the beach.
Schmoopsy take
I
off
don't know,
on
I
the
get
beach
immediately happy. Yes, Schmoopsy.
as you're standing
Right.
by the entrance of this tree.
Oh, wait, Tom, wait for us.
I just like have her do like loops, kind of, you know. But I let her get whatever energy if she wants.
Yeah.
Like, we try and catch up to Tom and Schmoops. Is there anything in the area though? I wanna look around.
Yeah, give me a perception.
Cool.
I'm gonna play my drums, but like sporadically, so that like I make a bunch of noise and then I stop, and then I listen if there's any reaction, and then I do it again, trying to draw out if there's anything here that's curious.
Yeah. Oh, and what was your roll, Orly?
I rolled an 8, so 21.
21. And it actually, holy shit. First, give me a performance.
Yes.
You got a boon on the performance, just to remind you.
Ooh.
Okay, we'll say I used my inspiration for that last one. Because, yeah, technically it was a boon for performance. Oh, so nice. 16 on the die plus 7. So that is 23.
You jump out this wild beat. And Tom, as your Schmoopsy is dashing and you're enjoying your time on the beach as sand kicks up and the waves crash calmly, you see what she is kind of moving towards. And it seems like a pack of a bunch of these almost like quadrupedal sharks. They're almost like dog sharks. They're a little like fuzzy in some places, and they're all playing with each other on the beach, kind of like roughhousing and frolicking.
Let us go establish dominance. Go on, Schmoopsy.
Huzzah! As you take off towards them. Orly, you clock what Schmoopsy is running towards, those weird dog-like sharks, and you notice some of them and these almost like large starfish with gem-like shells kind of coming out of the water, with more of these dog sharks kind of coming up with their tongues drooping out. And it looks like the animals are reacting to the music that your new companion is playing.
Okay.
And it seems like the vibe is a little bit more tranquil with his playing, and everything here seems lived and vibrant.
Okay.
But as
are these sharks the same as the ones we saw the hags riding?
Oh, God.
no, those ones were a little squant.
Okay.
These more look like tiger sharks.
Okay.
Um,
Guess I'll
but what really draws your eye as these animals are coming up is that mass in the middle of the lake. And as you kind of peer over and grip your staff a little, your eyes get that glow that you get sometimes when you're peering at nature here in the wood. And you're able to make out what it is clearly. And it seems like a cave, a large cave sitting there with an entrance and another one of those veils. And as you peer a little closer and cut the glare of the water, as your eyes shine a little brighter with this almost like lime green glow, you could see that the mound is actually attached to something. And it seems like a massive figure in a crab-like shape. It goes down deep into the lake.
All right. So I'll turn to Varys and say, I think those creatures like your music.
Most do.
But
They come
just
a
a
little
quick
closer.
thing, guys. There's a cave over there. But it seems to be on the back of a really big creature. So maybe we shouldn't go there. I mean, I know it's like really tempting to go to like an unknown cave. But
Not at all.
That's a really big boy over there. I don't know if it's a great idea to go.
It might be the way.
The way to where?
Wherever we need to go. It's always a
You think-
possibility.
What is your
Could be
flower?
the flower.
I have not asked it. I do not think it is ready.
It is not. And as you're having this little discussion, Tom and Schmoopsy will make it to the other shark dogs, or sharkanines. And you get there, and they're really accepting of Schmoopsy, surprisingly, as she like runs in. Do you stay on her back as she's playing around, or do you?
I do for a little bit, and then like once I see that they're kind of like accepting, then and like maybe they've gotten a chance to smell me while I was like riding, then I'll like slide off.
And when you do, give me an animal handling
Yes,
with
sir.
advantage.
Ooh, thank you, sir. Okay, so that's an 18 on the die, 20-30.
And as you're standing there taking it in, a massive one much bigger than the other ones kind of lumbers out of the water, and you see its hands compress into the sand, its tongue laps out, and this one's a great white shark.
What are these other ones like?
Tiger sharks.
Okay.
And they kind of look at it as it takes it in and looks at Schmoopsy and comes over and looks over at you and then saunters over to you and nuzzles you. And then goes to play with Schmoops and the other ones.
Wonderful beast, just wonderful. If only our trainer were here for the
Gilly.
yes, that's one, the useful one.
Yes. You're able to relax and you sit, and you guys can resume your conversation if you like, as you see Tom settle in and the Sharkanines playing together.
Yeah, just sit on the beach watching them play. Oh, good to relax. It's so tense.
I mean, now that we're here, what do we do? I mean, we were like sleeping before, and now we came here, and are we going to just relax some more?
And the moonlight shimmers off the lake as it laps, and those gem-like starfish, and the light shines off them as they go around Varys and settle and kind of groove with his music.
Hey, everyone.
Have you ever been here before, Varys?
Me, maybe. You know how it is when you travel between so many woods. It's hard to say if you've remembered or forgotten where you've been, but I don't think so.
Oh, seems safe enough.
I just like peer out at that large cave creature. How far is it?
It's about 100 feet into the lake, in the middle.
It's in the middle of the lake. Okay.
Yeah.
Is
This
there any
cave portion-
visible path towards it, like above water?
No.
Hey, Pip, you
It's like a
think
wander
that's
back.
you think that's the thing you were hearing? The elephant?
Perhaps. If we stay long enough, we might find out. I'd ask it, but it's far too far.
Do you want to get closer?
Not particularly. All that way out in the water.
Yeah, it's a little far.
How about you, Varys? Do you know how to swim?
I know how, I just don't like to. Unlike you, I like to stay dry. Sorry. I just like to stay dry. Just burning through all my spells.
Every time.
Gentlemen, did I hear you say something about a swim? I'll doff my
No, you don't want to swim.
armor. Oh,
Because the only place to swim would be that place over there, and that looks like a bad place to swim to.
well, the water seems nice and fine. What place? Oh,
The water, maybe, but that large creature, no.
Oh, Pip, why don't you talk to those sharks and ask them?
they're pretty kind creatures. Happy to say.
Can you do that?
They could be helpful to us.
Perhaps.
Hey, this guy's a legend.
Absolutely.
I'll go up to one of the little sharks. Oh.
That you see,
Hello.
they kind of like roll around. They're still roughhousing with Schmoopsy and the big alpha Sharkanine.
First and foremost, are you beast or are you fish?
And they like the big one kind of like slaps one aside. Beast fish.
Oh, that'll do. Hello.
Hello.
You are having fun with my friend?
She's strong.
That she is.
What do you want?
Mm.
He like, you see his teeth, like he like smiles and like it still looks threatening, kind of like Bruce smiling at you.
Yeah.
Rows of teeth just like lining behind each other haphazardly.
Mm. Well, what can you tell me of that?
And I just like point at the thing in the middle of the lake.
Huh. That's the Guardian.
Mm.
Protects
So it is
us.
good.
Yeah. He's great.
Good.
Good.
Could you take me and my friends across the lake?
What do you got?
What do you want?
Chum. And then you see the rest of them like perk up. Go chum, 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 chum.
What's
A
happening?
moment.
Chum, chum, chum.
They're
Yeah,
hungry.
you guys don't hear anything. You just hear
Yeah,
their
they're just all
teeth
like-
kind of like
They're like at their heads are all pointing up.
and Schmoopsy goes to sit next to you, Tom. As they all in unison. Chum, 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 chum.
Seem very agitated.
Yeah, I'm going to start carving out like a big hole in the sand with my staff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just kind of go at it until basically like I can fit like half my torso in it, or half my bottom half of my legs, whatever.
Yeah, you're able to.
Carving away.
Are you still playing Vers?
No, I don't. Once he was talking to them, I would have stopped.
I'd say as you stopped, the little starfish, the gem starfish, kind of stopped and slunk back into the water.
Maybe I would start again then. Oh,
You start again, and they come back, come near you, and keep grooving as the rest go chum, 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 chum.
And then after I carve like a deep enough little hole, I'll step out, sort of plant the staff at the center, and I'm going to cast Conjure Animals.
Oh my god! Are they real animals or not fey animals?
Well, I mean, it's the Hex world, so
Okay, how many bones you got?
you know what? I'll strip a few leathers and throw them in and use that as my components.
Oh yeah, yeah.
My goodness.
I'm getting a little bit hot carving the sand here.
Monstrous.
I could lose a few pounds. And I'll conjure animals. I don't. Does it? It doesn't summon more, does it? Oh, it's more creatures, twice as many. Oh my gosh! Well, how many of these little shark dudes are there? We got to figure out how much food they need.
There's 7 of them,
There's
including the alpha.
7. Oh, but the alpha's probably gonna eat a lot. And they look hungry, so I'll cast at a 5th level,
Jesus.
which is twice as many. So I will summon 16 quarter challenge rating creatures. That's like the most I can do, right? Yeah.
Oh my
And I'll pick like something small that they would like to eat, maybe like crabs. There's some crabs here.
Yeah.
Summon a bunch of crabs.
You throw your furs in, maybe a couple bones. Actually, no, I would say you're gonna have to like search for like some shells around and stuff, and maybe one bone.
Technically calcified bones.
Yeah, yeah, true, yeah. Forage for some shells. You throw them in, and you start hearing and concentrate. And after a while, you start hearing the clacking of the crabs as they fill in the furs that have become like this sack.
Chum.
Chum?
Chum.
Chum! Bros! Chum, chum, chum. They like dig into the hole with their hands and feet and start chowing down on these crabs. And hear the crunch and the flying of feet go off about as they like as they like fill in the hole. And you hear shark attack as they like rip through. And like after a while, the carnage of the they come back up. The alpha kind of like crawls back out of the hole that's gotten a little deeper and wider. He goes, "That was good, chum."
Ate that very fast.
That's what we do. That's what we do here. yeah, come from the hole.
Look in there. They've cleaned it out. My
They've
goodness.
also eaten the furs.
Right.
Disgusting.
Well, I had to lose them for the spell to work, so. Well, was that enough?
You got it. Yeah, boys, we got a job. They go, we do job for you, and they like climb out and get ready and stand at the edge of the water. But the big one goes, I'm Chunk. If we're gonna go across, take ya. He's got to play that drum.
Varys, come here.
Sorry, little starfish. He's taking a brief repose, but I'll be back in a quick 5.
And they're like, and start shuffling back towards the water.
What'd it do, Pip?
Why did you stop playing?
Well, you said to come over here.
Yes, but keep playing.
Why?
This one here would like you. This is Chunk, by the way.
Maybe
Would
like you grins at you, all his teeth jagged.
It's part of our deal. You must continue to play. Do not stop.
What's the deal? That we get to go to the scary cave?
Yes.
Gotta teach you a thing or two about trade. Okay. What do they want?
We've given them what they want.
They want the music.
All right. Everybody wants the classics. Nobody ever wants to hear the new stuff.
Chunk,
You play. Yeah.
you have any preferences?
Nah, this shit rocks. And they all get ready, and you see they all start to wiggle too. And the starfish come back up and start to wiggle. And you guys pair up with some sharks. 3 of them go with Tom and Schmoopsy to carry the load. 1 with Orly, Alpha with Pip, and then 1 with Varys. These things could move at a swim speed of 45. So you're able to make it almost halfway as soon as you latch on, and they take off in the water, and you cut. And as you're you see that bigger starfish start coming up with these huge, weird, gnarled gemstones, and like almost like a heat coming off of them as they swim up to the top, and you and those starfish sink down as the smaller ones stay up next to you and move. But as you make halfway, I'm going to need another performance from you.
Let me just make sure I don't have any spell to help me. Nope. Ooh. Very, very, very good. 25.
Ooh, 25. Your beat picks up as it swells and you hit a crescendo, and you see the shadows move as the waves kind of pick up under the water as it thrashes, as this big creature seems to move too and propel you forward a little bit as the sharks find the right way to move. And the massive starfish, gem-like starfish, come back up to the surface and drop back down as you're cutting through the water, as it crescendos and drops as you hit with the waves and cut through this water. And you're able to make it another 45 feet. I wouldn't say 50 feet, pushed with the waves of the large creature moving. And you're almost there. And Chunk goes, this was great. Y'all can groove. But as you make that last 10 feet. I need another performance from
This
you.
guy wants me to fail.
He's 100 feet.
It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. Let me just wait. Sunflower Valley, potentially.
Can't fail.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom. Okay, not as good.
Yeah.
Dirty
Yeah,
20.
Little short cats.
Oh shit.
Chop, 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 chop.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Nasty 20. Disgusting.
With that,
Filthy little
the
nasty
waves
one.
move, and the massive gem-like starfish come up, and they kind of, you see them flip over as their tendrils come up, and this massive beak, cracking like beak, kind of like
Oh,
moves
shit.
and clacks, and the tentacles cut the water, and they're grooving with you too as they move. And the big crab, the like mountainous crab, kind of dips up for a second and then dips down into the water. And with that splash, the other sharks kind of take the tide and kind of throw you guys into the little cave opening. And you roll and jut, and you're sitting in just a regular cave as the drum echoes through and all the creatures kind of move away, and you could feel the massive crab raising up to kind of move, and then it settles, and you guys are in this dark this dark cave. Echoes through the cave.
Light my flail.
Tom takes out his flail. Bright, hopeful flame illuminates the cave. And at the end, you see a lone sarcophagus.
And a cat.
One of the sharks followed it.
Jumps back in.
We found the resting place.
It's the whole thing we've been hearing while they've been talking to Pip.
Chungus
Cat
herself.
sharks and not dog sharks.
He did just say fur, right? Like,
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, look at that. Cool.
Yeah. And you're here in this empty cave with nothing but a lone sarcophagus. No like figurehead, just gold inlay, and basically like orange and red bands going through it. Actually, blue and orange bands going through it.
well, now I want to open it.
Be my guest, please.
Wait, those colors aren't those?
I'm going to walk up, and I'm
It's
going
like-
to
To describe it
cast-
further, it's red. It was red and orange, but like it's kind of been like painted over, and you can see like the paint chipping to reveal the red under, but the blue is still
Okay.
there. Yeah, sorry, Owen.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic just to get an idea of if there is magic and what type of magic it is.
Yep. Do you have to roll or anything?
It's just a detection spell, so it's not like a. I get it. So just for the duration, I can sense the presence of magic, and I can see the faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears that magic, and what like type of magic it is.
Beautiful. You look at this sarcophagus, and you see two layers of magic as your eyes glow with that lime green kind of energy again. And you see two layers of magic. One that seems akin to the nether that Pip always talks about, the flow, the energy of this forest that's twisted. And the other, as you look back behind you at the entrance as it's dark, the same energy as the veil behind you emanating off of the sarcophagus.
Pip, there's a bunch of nether coming off of that.
Hmm.
Oh, the resident nether expert.
Think we should try and open it anyways?
I don't feel good about desecrating that resting place. An unknown.
Yes, I was hoping we'd find the Guardian here, but perhaps it is the very island itself.
Yeah, isn't it that like the thing that it's on the back of, the Guardian? That's what I understood anyways.
Might have to go into the water
Why?
to speak with it.
You can speak with someone this big?
I don't see why not.
Yes, I'm telling you, this guy's a legend.
As for this coffin, I don't know what we should do about it. I can try and feel its energies, but I cannot be certain.
I just know it's a bunch of nether.
Could be dangerous.
And also, there was 2 layers on it too. The same energy as the veil as well.
Oh, and the hail stuff.
Huh?
All right. Nobody touch the coffin. All the sharks left, right?
Yes. And as you look at the cave entrance, it is that same inky black that you can't peer through.
Tom, did you want to go for that swim?
I could be enticed. Although speaking to this giant beast is not something I could help you with.
No, but quite reliable when things turn sour.
I won't be in the water. You know what I mean?
I can make you walk on water if you want.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Is that a yes?
I believe that was a hell yes.
Okay. So I'll cast water walk.
Hell yeah.
How many?
Oh, say it again.
I think you could put it on 5 people.
Oh my gosh.
Put on
Up to 10 willing creatures that you can
Oh,
see.
yeah, even better.
So I'll just cast it on all of us, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you do to
Perfect.
cast it? Like, what does it look like?
I'm gonna go up to the water itself and just wet my hands.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
a
but
handful.
to get to the water, you guys would have to go back through the veil.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, everyone's okay with that? Okay, beautiful, yeah. You, like, step back through, and you do make it back, but you're on kind of like stone steps, sort of, that lead up to, like, the entrance of the cave on, like, the shell of this creature. So you're able to, like, walk down and grab some of the water.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab the water, kind of like rub my hands, and then go over to each person that I'm casting water walk on, and then just do the Uruk like head grab to each one.
Oh, don't forget Schmoopsy.
Oh yeah, no, everyone.
Schmoops kind of shakes a little bit after. And you feel that same lime green glow, or you see it on the bottom of your feet, kind of, but more translucent.
Nice.
Thanks.
Now, if you
Swim
wish,
last.
you can walk on water.
I do wish. I very much wish.
You step out into the lake. what do you do as you're stepping out onto it? Kind of first chakra control tests.
It's easier if you don't look down.
So judging by the shape of the island of the shell, can we discern where like the front of it is?
Yeah. As it kind of like goes down in the shell, you could see kind of like the mass, like the shadow down far of its arms, kind of out. So you know that like its face would be like in the front here, by the shell, like deep under the water.
Oh. I guess I'll just try calling out to it. Oh, guardian of the lake, we called to you.
Your voice rings out.
Give us
in the
your
lake.
wisdom.
And you could hear movement under you as this gurgling pops up. And it's slowly breaching. But as you're peering down to kind of get a better look, tentacle jumps up and goes to grab you. And I need in it from you.
Can I make a reaction?
You absolutely can. Everyone has a chance to do something in response to this tentacle popping up to try and grab Pip.
While wielding a shield and a creature I can see attacks a target other than me within 5 feet, I can use my reaction to impose disadvantage.
Did you walk up with Pip? Did everyone walk up together?
I assume we're all up in a group. Pip asked me specifically.
I'm within 30 feet.
Yeah, I'll be within.
Oh, like
30.
I'm giving him the distance he needs to like talk to that creature, but like I'm still like 30 feet back.
Yeah, like kind of on the shoreline-ish, or yeah.
Letting him do his thing.
Beautiful.
I'm with Tom.
You impose disadvantage, you said?
Yeah, basically I'm trying to impose disadvantage on the creature by using my shield.
Beautiful.
It's like, oh! Watch out, dirt boy.
Oh yeah. Ooh, and it's gonna be any worse. You're able to, as this tentacle pops up to go and grab Pip, you're able to kind of bash it away with your shield. And yep, I would need in it from everybody. As more of these tentacles start popping up next to Tom and Pip.
It's well for me.
No, we made it angry. What's up? 5?
9.
Yes, go on. Starfish. 5, 9, Eris.
12.
12. Tom and Pip.
18.
Oh, baby. And the boy. Oh, what's your dex?
Me?
Yeah.
Good question. My dex, like the score, or
Your actual dex.
it is 12.
12. Give me another roll.
Oh shit. Okay. I understand. 14.
It is going to go first.
Oh shit.
Come on, Pip.
As you see its shape. Go ahead, Orly.
No, I just want to like. So like these tentacles, are they all around us, or are they all exactly near like Tom and Pip?
They're just near Tom and Pip.
Cool. Okay.
4 of them pop up as its shape starts to show itself as it breaches the water, and you notice that it's another one of those giant starfish that were coming up while you were making your way across the water. And it is going to take in some water. It's going to take in some water, and it's going to shoot out like this compressed beam of hot, steaming water at you and Tom.
Little scald.
Little scald. Little scald.
Nothing wrong with
That
a
is
skull
22.
on a Thursday.
Damn.
That's gonna do it.
It's a hit, and it is going to do. Oh, baby.
Maybe chill out a little.
6 fire damage to both
All
of
right,
you.
that's respectable.
As it collects itself and poises its tentacles to strike again, and it's going to lash out at you, Tom, next. One of its tentacles that's a miss. As it lashes down and slashes, you kind of deflect with your shield, so you kind of opens and closes his beak.
Not today.
And next would be Pip.
All right. A blasted thing. I do not want to fight it.
But it's very clear that this is just another creature. It's just one of the starfish, right? It's not actually the island that's got the tentacles. Okay.
Yes.
Ah.
I
cannot do anything about it here above the water. Orly! Can you remove the spell on me?
I think you can just choose to go down if you want.
What? And I just like fall through the water.
Oh wait. Well, actually, no.
Well, maybe I don't know if I can. If I can, I'll do that. But if not,
because it's not a concentration.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's possible
If
to
this was
just.
Baldur's Gate 3, you could like click a little X probably and cancel it on people.
Get the fuck out of here.
Am I wrong? Maybe, probably. I don't even think there is a walk on water.
I don't think so.
DM, what would we say?
Like if you could cancel the spell if you like.
Well, if I could choose to walk on water, or if it's like I just physically cannot pass through water.
I would say you'd have to end the spell on you. Yeah.
Right, which is
There's nothing in the
a
spell
dilemma.
saying that it can be ended.
How I lost like an
concentration.
hour or something too.
An hour.
Oh.
Okay, then yeah, no, you know what? Yeah, no, you could turn it on and off. Like if you give me like a nice swan dive, I don't see why your feet would stop
Well,
you. Yeah.
Because it says if you target a creature submerged in a liquid, the spell carries the target to the surface of the liquid at a rate of 60 feet per round.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So you
can't.
the spell.
you go in.
Specific like section that says it like boosts them up if they go in.
Does it specify it has to be a humanoid?
It says
Oh,
a
this little
creature.
meta. Oh, okay.
Willing creatures you see.
Yeah. Okay. I was thinking if I wild shape, maybe it'll get rid of it. But no, I think I like. I'm like jumping on the water, like let me in. I'm like smacking the water. And I guess like in my
Agitating the water so much.
I might. I don't know what do I do here. I think that's my turn. I'm just pissed.
You just throw a tantrum on your turn.
Tom, It's you.
The tentacles are still waving out in front of me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And you could see its like face as its like beak has like come up right in front of you.
Oh. I'm within range of its beak.
Yes.
Okay. Big mistake, buddy. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him with my flail. My flaming flail. That's a 19 on the die, so 29.
That hits, yeah. Yeah, that hits. That
So 16 total, 4 of which is fire damage. And I believe I got a second attack. 17 to hit.
that does not hit.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna have Schmoopsy
So you go
do a
bing, and
bite.
it kind of like moves its beak and kind of takes it. And you
Mhm.
connect with this hard material.
Yeah.
Schmoops.
Schmoopsy, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a miss. Yeah, that's a miss.
Smoops lunges as it kind of slaps the water and knocks her off balance. She misses her swipe or bite. If that's you, next would be Varys.
Varys is gonna play his drum because that's what he assumes will work.
Are you doing this as a performance? Yes, you play your drum. Yeah, give me a performance. Yeah.
It's on the floor. It doesn't want to be played. Oh, it's a natural one.
Oh,
Should have picked it up.
you go to
Check the other one. Check the other one.
you go to make your first smack to start your beat, and you hit it way too hard, and a thunderous drum rings out throughout the whole lake, and this creature like stops and scuttles down and goes away. But then you feel movement as the cave starts to shake and move, as you guys at the shoreline, as its shell starts to breach and come up in the water, and you could feel these massive claws cutting through the water. And I'm gonna need like a little actually, you guys, yeah, give me athletics to see if you're able to stand up, Tom and Pip, as its claws kind of move to breach. Actually, athletics from everyone. You guys too, to see if you're able to hold on to its shell. The little rocks popping up as it's coming up.
It's 22 for athletics.
Ooh, yeah, you're able to balance yourself. You roll it for Schmoopsy as well.
Poor Pip.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's a 4.
9.
Schmoopsy is a 17.
Oh, but I have an inspiration.
Oh
so-
yeah, inspo.
Ooh. Peter, you too?
A 19.
Come on.
15.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, you're able. You and Tom and what did Schmoops get?
17.
17 are able to stay upright as this creature is breaching the water and moving. But Orly and Varys.
I got a 19 with the inspiration.
Oh, you got a 19. As it's going up, you're able to grab on to one of the rocks as it's going higher and higher up, and you're able to stay up on the mountain near the Vale. As it breaches the water and goes higher and higher and higher, and you reach about 50 feet up in the air, up by this entrance, kind of clinging to these protruding rocks. But Varys, you stumble and tumble over and fall into the water and kind of splash and move and group up near Tom and Pip and Schmoopsy, but prone on your back, kind of still floating at the top of the water. And yeah, you see this creature, and you're able to kind of come face to face with it as it's like kind of hermit crab like eyes kind of breach, and it's going to swipe down one of its massive claws at you guys. Yeah. 17 to hit.
I'm gonna cast. I think I could do silvery barbs.
Master of silvery barbs.
This is more like a string of static that like I throw up when it just like crawls up its arm. It makes it kind of twitch for a second.
Ooh, it gives it disadvantage, or
yeah, and I'll give myself advantage if I can.
Oh, that was a nat 20. So you're fucking lucky. You're lucky. So yeah, 17 did.
Still hits.
Not Tom, man. Tom's too gorgeous. What about Schmoops?
Tom's too gorgeous.
Yeah, Schmoops technically, yes, does get it. I'll have you know.
Oh man.
If it's any of your concern,
shouldn't be. Oh, actually, I can take her damage though, so it's not a huge deal.
Oh, that's a lot of dice, dude.
It's only 8. 8 damage as this claw comes crashing down. But I'm gonna need everyone to give me a dex. Yeah, you know what? Give me a dex or athletics roll. Your choice.
I trust you. Do I trust you? I think I do. Nope.
Nice.
Sorry, everyone who got hit.
Oh, okay.
Dex.
Oh, I guess
save?
Tom, you took the damage, so yeah.
15.
I passed. I rolled a natural 20.
15. What's everyone else?
I think that's
21.
21.
Yeah, people got hit.
Natty? Oh, all of you guys are able to, as it kind of crushes down with this claw, and you move in.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
I was prone, so I probably have disadvantage on, or I don't even know if I fail automatically. Conditions.
Oh yeah.
Prone, swimmer, stand up. The attack roll has advantage. It doesn't say anything about dex saves. I feel like I should.
I'll say because it attacked kind of everybody. I don't want to give advantage for that one attack. I'll give you disadvantage on this save.
12.
12. As this claw comes crashing down, you could see it kind of closing in, and it manages to miss everybody but Varys as it grips him and drags him down, or tries to drag him down against the force of the spell. And it does after a moment and drags you down, but not as deep as it would like. You're only 20 feet under the water.
Because the spell just shoots him back up 60 feet. Immediately after.
Like, I'm still like.
Is it like forming a divot in the water? Like
yeah, he's like forcing, like as
like
it's
a water
like
bed without the
shooting you up as the bubbles kind of like.
I hate this.
And it focuses its eyes on you, Pip, and everyone can react if they like right now. Before I do the classic double in it. Is there anything anyone wants to do?
In it. Like, can we just attack, or it has to be a reaction? What are we talking about?
You can attack whatever. I'll give you guys whatever you want to do. quick, yeah, a special action, if you will. Yeah. Right now, as this thing grabbed Varys.
How far down did you say it dragged Varys?
20 feet under the
20
water.
feet. Oh, not too
This
far.
is like forcing against the force of the spell.
Question.
Yes, sir.
The sharks that we saw, I saw you. Would you happen to be able to disclose their CR to me
Oh, yes.
now that I've seen them?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Can I? Do they have a CR? Yeah, they do. It's 1.
It's 1. And what about the alpha?
About the what?
What about the alpha?
It's still 1.
Oh, they're tiny.
Yeah.
He's
But
not
the
that
alpha
alpha.
was a big boy.
Well, this doesn't necessarily mean that
Well-
size is like big or small.
Yeah,
Right.
he's getting dragged down. I'm gonna cast this anyways. I'm going to cast polymorph.
Oh.
Okay.
And I'm going to sort of just like throw my staff into the water divot. And it's gonna like face hugger, like unwrap all the vines, or like they're gonna like grab onto Varys's face, and he's gonna and transform if he wants to. I think he has the choice. Right? Or if he's unwilling, you have to make a wisdom save. But essentially, I'm transforming you into a dog shark.
Ooh, Sharkanine. Yeah.
Do I recognize the stink of his magic, or do I think I'm just getting?
Yeah, you have no clue what's happening. You just see
I'll
like these like
resist.
things cutting through the water. Like
So-
barely are able to see it too because of like what's happening to you, you know.
It's a wisdom 17.
Natural 20. Oh my
Oh,
god.
Now, right now, seriously. Somebody give him a bane.
Trying to help.
It rolled a 1, a 10, and a 20 in a row. That is like insane. It's just like worst, middle.
Drown for all I care.
No.
Yeah, you feel your spell working and the change happening, and then that like spark of electricity bounce up your staff, and you get like a flash of Ori, you and Ori sitting and reading, you doing what Pip does, maybe cleaning the excavation route or something, and Ori just sitting there reading, as this jolt of electricity hits your staff, and Varys resists your spell.
The fool. And my staff will just like, I don't know, it's just a bunch of vines right now, so it'll float up eventually.
In the force bubble. Anybody else?
Can I cast Detect Thoughts?
You could.
All right, I want to see if this creature has any thoughts I can leave.
Yeah, and you hear in your mind ring out, "Oh, that hurt."
Guys, it got hurt. It's reacting because something hurt it.
Good. Do it again. Whatever you did.
Oh, no, do not
But-
hurt the guardian of the lake.
Yeah, maybe if we help it, it won't attack us, and it'll let Varys go.
Yeah.
Speak to it by Rose.
And it see it's like 2 eye stalks kind of move up to you, Pip.
We do not wish to harm you, guardian. We need your aid. quickly.
You
Ori,
are
Orly,
his music
Ori.
hurt. Mm,
can you heal it? If it's been hurt.
Yeah, sure.
Can soothe
So
you, oh great guardian.
detect magic. Rather not talking about detect thoughts is an action, so I'm gonna have to wait for my next turn to heal it. Really, but
yeah,
I, mean,
so
I can cast healing word as a bonus action, but it's only a D4 of healing. I don't know how much damage is. Oh no, he didn't do any damage with his natural one, I guess. So.
yeah, it just disturbed him greatly. It hurt his ears.
I'll use healing word then.
You high up on the crab shell near the entrance, kind of
8.
lay your hand. Ooh,
That's
nice.
healing word. So it's just it's okay. We didn't want to hurt. I hope this helps. Just a little bit of good energy your way. And try and like permeate that healing word. Heal his eardrums.
And as you soothe him, your voice rings out across the lake, and some of those smaller starfish kind of climb up and rest on the giant mountain crab, and it kind of goes, oh, and lets go of Varys as you shoot back up.
You piece of shit! Call
Hey,
lightning!
Stop hurting.
What?
Stop hurting him.
You stop him.
I mean, I don't have any counter magic, so
Can you do anything? I don't think it's not actually my
take
turn. I'm just saying that. Like,
Yeah. But it is soothed, and it doesn't seem like it's making another attack. As more of these starfish come up and kind of gather around it from Orly's words, and it zooms back in on you, Woodman.
No more conflict. Varys, you're
what?
fine now.
How do you know that?
Breathe.
because I'm listening to what he's thinking.
And I like take a moment to like go and I'll say I just like rip the vines off of Varys. Maybe they're stuck to him.
Ow! Don't just pull.
And they'll kind of reshape back into the staff.
Oh, great guardian.
Oh God.
Can you understand me?
I understand.
Oh, thank God. Thank goodness.
And it kind of raises a claw and like picks you guys up, kind of like to like stand on its claw, and kind of raises out of the water some more and holds you up to its face. You're jutted 50 feet up. See Orly hanging
What?
by the entrance.
Oh yeah, just on his back still.
Yeah.
We would ask you questions of you, guardian of the lake.
What's this guardian business?
Are you not the guardian?
I just live here.
Well, the other creatures here seem to uphold you to the status of guardian, and I will do the same.
Is that what they're saying about me? You see, like, does like a little shake.
Yes. Even the alpha among the pack spoke highly of you. I was the only one that spoke about you, actually.
everything here is perfect. Then he like settles back into the water a little bit, but keeps you guys out.
It's perfect, you say.
No competing, just simple life.
I see. It is quite desirable. I envy you. But I must ask, how can it be perfect with such nether inside of you?
What?
Do you not know of the cave on your back?
What? And he like raises the claw with you guys, like over, like on his shell, and feels around. And even like Orly, you have a chance to like grab on to the claw too, if you like, as it passes by you.
I'm still at the cave though, aren't I?
Yeah, but you need to like climb up if you want to go to like up. The way it like moved, it's kind of like this way. So like even if you go into the cave, you would have to like climb through the veil, you know?
Yeah, I'll like grab onto it as it goes.
And it like feels around and feels the hole. And it's like, oh. And moves back to in front of its eyes. Because I didn't know that was there.
Well, I suppose it would not make sense for me to ask questions about it. Would you mind if we took a look at what's inside there? I must warn you, it might not be good for you.
Parasites are never good. Go on, little birds. And it like raises its arm and brings you to the entrance.
Thank you, Guardian. And what might we call you? Do you have a name?
I guess Guardian.
Perfect.
As it lowers into the water and lets you guys walk back through the veil. And you step through and you're back in this empty cave with nothing but this sarcophagus laying at the end.
The Guardian did not have any answers. Not for this. It did not even know it had a cave on its back.
Well, I mean, I guess if you're something like that size, maybe it's just like you and your furs at a certain point. You don't know what's on the outside of your furs.
Yes, that does make perfect sense now. Well, we've been through a lot, all of us.
That's why it gets
if we open
so
this,
wet. Say to Varys.
Sure, if we open this, we'll be all right.
I can identify it if you want, or I can try.
This is just hoping this will be done with. I'll go over.
I'll step back.
My hands around it.
Oh, you're just going to open right away?
Tom, you place your hands upon it, and a familiar feeling that you can't place, almost like deja vu, washes over you. And you move it. You got to put a little muscle into it.
Oh, yeah.
And you see a shining blue cobalt gem hanging in it. This reminds you very dearly of the Lord Abner Rose. Very similar to the things that you were collecting for him.
Gems, crystals.
Mm-hmm.
That's in the sarcophagus?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, grab it.
You touch it, and an inky hand starts to form out from the crystal and grasps your hand.
Nice.
Oh,
God.
And 3 more jut out from the crystal and grab you.
Uh-oh.
And 2 more jut out from the crystal and grab you and start to squeeze.
are you okay, Tom?
I don't know.
It's the nether.
This is,
Do you need help? Do you want us to do
Comforting.
something?
for right now, this is very comforting. I'm getting an amazing
It's like we have
shadow hug.
A team huddle going. All for one and one for all.
And as it's drawing you near,
Oh,
you
no, it's pulling you in now.
peer closer into the crystal.
Can I resist?
You could resist if you like, absolutely.
Oh, but
I would need athletics if you want to break free from it. But it is trying to pull you in and have you peer into its crystal.
I guess I want to peer into the crystal, but I don't want the claws on me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll try and shake them off, but I'm going to look closer to the crystal anyways.
Give me an athletics.
Yeah, I got a +9. That's a 12 on the die.
And with that, as it's drawing you near, you're able to light your flail and knock them off as they fade away. And as you get to look into the crystal, you see inside your captain's quarters of the ship from your dreams, and the picture of the Lord Abhor Rose tilted, hanging on the wall inside the crystal.
This can't be.
As you're pushed back by a force, and the door shuts, and the arms, inky, oozing, start unfurling from the sarcophagus.
Oh no.
And that blue paint glows a bit, but the orange under kind of overtakes it. And there we will call our sesh until next time.
Wow.
Inky feelers is where I'm going to end it?
Inky feelers. Yes, yes. How do we feel?
Oh,
Inky
Good to be back in the woods.
and stinky.
grit.
Very stinky.
The
The orange and I have a question because I gotta clarify. The orange and blue are the colors of Abhor Rose, right?
They are.
Okay.
They've been clearly painted over this sarcophagus.
There's fucking slathered paint on it.
Can't hide the rose, baby.
How interesting.
Yes, how interesting indeed. There will be no EXP. I don't do that here. EXP is fucking stupid. But there will be no level ups either. There was some good fights. You handled everything with cunning, but the real test is to come.
Oh, fuck.
And I hope everyone's got their big boy pants. And join us on Tuesday and next Thursday for Agron High. And then the following Thursday for the Woods, if you want to conclude, or maybe not conclude, follow this gripping story of our heroes tramping through my diabolical forest. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. We are the Hexagon TTRPG. You could find us where all the good does happen. YouTube, Twitch, your mama's house. You know, we be around. So until then, we're Hexagon. And you're trash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.